Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shooting chance!
Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Best certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very...
It's Gerrard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That's Rijkaard.
And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. Lahm plays it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho looking for a runner. Best. He's in, must be. And the shot. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
He's having a shot.
They've scored. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So, a breakthrough already.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pirlo.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Gerrard. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Best going face-to-face with his great rival.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Amistosooo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now.
There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Aos 22 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 22, Neymar.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's had a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! And this is getting better and better.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Vieira cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Picked out brilliantly. Good read, needed to be. Grealish. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is a little undercooked. All the way back. And the keeper takes decisive action. Gerrard.
That's a sharp pass.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Great ball, it's Ronaldinho! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they can counter here. Rummenigge. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lahm spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Pirlo.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Ronaldinho.
And here's Messi.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Grealish. Best. He's looking wide. Akanji. Gerrard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the through ball. Rummenigge. That's it, 45 minutes up. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos sua colaboração com o nosso programa beneficente, Chance no Futebol.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Akanji does really well to win the ball there. That has been slung wide.
Lahm has it out wide and in space. Neymar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a... And the finish! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he's great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Rijkaard can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Strokes it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Madrid are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Tries one from range. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Lahm. Lahm getting forward. Neymar. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Grealish. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ball is over the line. Now, can they get him away? And it's Lahm. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lahm. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. Lahm has it in a wide position. And a header! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substituição em campo.
Mirassol get their fourth corner.
Camisa 18. Ronaldinho.
Rui
Camisa
Costa!
21. Camisa 15.
Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Camisa 7.
That is good progress on the left.
Camisa 11.
And he was quick to react.
Teremos uma substituição.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Messi. That has not gone well.
Rummenigge. Lahm has the space to scheme. Delivers with whip. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Rui Costa cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a searching pass. That looks a good ball through. Space for him to turn and look. Tries to get it clear. Thuram. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Bale, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mateus. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar.
Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kaká. Kaká is flagged offside.
That's it! There will be time for no more.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Akanji can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball.
He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi goes short. Messi has it out wide and in space. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's got away. Neymar. Oh, good effort. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rummenigge. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Gerrard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
It's Ronaldinho! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Messi wants to run onto this. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. Rummenigge. It's a threatening ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gerrard. Rummenigge. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tonali. Neymar. And it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Neymar. Tonali making a dash for it. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's chance! Half an hour played now.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Thuram. And it's Gattuso. Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Pirlo. And it's gone back to the keeper, David De Gea, the great organiser of defence. Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Space for him to turn and look. Now the ball in. And he's there to belt it away. It's a loose ball. That's really well cleared. Pirlo. And it's Thuram. And they win it back again. And this is Bale.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's found the way through. He's Rui Costa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Senhoras e senhores, observem no telão as informações do trânsito.
And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Schlotterbeck. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Bale. Bale had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Tries a shot!
And that's another fine save. So, third corner of the game. Rijkaard tries to clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Gerrard. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And this is Messi. Gattuso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach. Oh, he's been caught napping! Gattuso always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Bale. That's an imaginative pass. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Akanji. Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. To Lahm. And here's Neymar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
He's rising!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gattuso. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. 75 minutes played. This is a promising build-up. Lahm. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Rummenigge. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Looking tidy in possession here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Neymar. Pirlo. And it's Neymar. Dunk gets a foot in here. Lahm. Pirlo. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Brilliantly cut out. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rijkaard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And it's Messi.
And he's let fly! And there goes their last chance.
So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Madrid really didn't do an awful lot right there. They didn't do much at all. I thought some strong words at half.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Well-timed, excellent interception. Royce, picked out brilliantly.
And the finish! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice defending, physical and effective. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Royce. And this is Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp.
He's having a hit!
No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And it's Neymar. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Nico Williams. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's superb.
And he shoots! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
No, that's been intercepted. Royce. Neymar. That has been cut short. Batistuta. Fernandez. Pirlo. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's made its way to him. Nico Williams. Looking for the run. And they win it back again. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Neymar. Rummenigge. The ball has bounced loose now. Rijkaard. And it's Royce. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lahm. Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. And here's Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. Neymar. Akanji cuts it out. Well read, nice interception. Royce.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rummenigge, he's found a way through. Saliba. That's Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldo. Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. Rummenigge. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge, who's set up one goal so far. But they've got it again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Batistuta. Akanji cuts out the pass. And it's Royce. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Thuram. Pirlo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. Nicely intercepted. Thuram. Just past the 40th minute mark. Lahm. Royce. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, just skips past his man. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Madrid really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Madrid looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So the action resumes. And that is a little undercooked. Lahm. Rijkaard. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that pass just didn't quite work. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Royce. He leaps for it! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And this is Ronaldo. Costa Curta. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Showing good feet. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one.
Now, chance! Oh, it's hit the post!
Nearly, but not quite.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Rummenigge does really well to win the ball there. Madrid, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. He's a sharp little ball here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge.
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. 3, he is flying, a vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Akanji gets across to intercept that. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Rijkaard. Fernandez.
Goes for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. Lahm. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. Ronaldo carries the ball down the right. Rijkaard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice interception, well timed. Royce. And this is Messi. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
So, what can they make of this? Not the most accurate pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rijkaard. And it's Royce. Royce. Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance. Nico Williams. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Pirlo. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh no, this does not look good. Akanji. It's not an especially good pass, that. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo. Rijkaard. Messi. Pirlo. Madrid are almost home and dry now. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Oh, what a mistake! Tries to play it through. Thuram, a picture of focus and alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Pirlo. Madrid have a free kick.
Yellow or red? It is red.
Madrid are down to 10 men. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Royce. Threads one in. He's through here. And this is Messi.
Real chance!
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here.
Well, the players are pleading,
But it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Khan clearly engaging in mind games here.
oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
DiMarco. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Messi producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Kadiolu. Passing is crisp and sharp.
And here's Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Lam and Akanji.
And that's a throw.
Timber. Silvestre.
Now it's Messi.
Silvestre.
Getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Lahm, and he's gone long. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be. And this is Neymar. Oh, it's played into the area. That'll be a corner. Messi moves short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Good ball.
And he shoots! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! And there is your opener!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Look at the...
Can he finish?
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cadiolu gets into a good position. Madrid are trailing against the run of play. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rummenigge out towards the flank. And it's Royce. He was under real pressure there. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pass somewhat off target. Passing nice and neat. Rijkaard. And it's McTominay. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better pick.
Mbappe!
Royce. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he is dashing away.
And the shot! It's in!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
This looks promising. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again!
Momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to pass it through. Lahm. Royce. Rummenigge. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Kadiolu. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Now it's Royce. Played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Passes short and sharp. Fiore. And it's Messi. Lahm calmly anticipates. Timber cuts it out. That's a little off target.
Tries one from range. What a hit. The save was firm.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's Neymar. Messi.
And a chance! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And that is all they have time for. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 24.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
So no flag here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rummenigge, he has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lahm. Neymar.
He's having a shot!
And for a moment, time stood still. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's been given away. He's beaten the lot.
He'll try from distance! Oh, good finish! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, look at the space here.
Oh, shooting chance!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Almost an hour gone. Back to the keeper it goes. Oh, that's well spotted. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in...
It's Bale! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's found a way through.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's fabulous. Kajolu with the delivery.
He's had a shot!
No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Costa Curta. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Rummenigge.
He leaps for it! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their rewards!
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6, Pirlo.
So we have
El
movement
dorsal
on both
7.
benches.
Serán sustituidos
Well, this is
por
what we've been
el
waiting
dorsal
for.
13.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Nunez. Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's been hooked away. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Nunez!
He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Lahm. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Darwin. Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Olmo. Neymar.
It's Neymar! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, important interception. Played backwards here. Kajolu. Now it's Danny Olmo. That's going across goal. He's in a great position here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Darwin, Danny Olmo, and he's got the beating of his man. Closing in on goal. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Nicely worked. Timber. Messi. And it's Bale. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's intervened well there. And that is the last of the action. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. So it's away we go then. Now Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not. Ball's played through. Fiore tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Rummenigge. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's going all the way! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi! It's a loose ball. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's McTominay. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Oh, he's having a go! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Seedorf. Kajolu. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Fiore. Space for him to turn and look. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Messi goes short. That's put paid to the danger. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Di Lorenzo calmly anticipates.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's McTominay. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's straight offside. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that was very necessary. They get a throw in. Forced to go back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Seedorf makes a dash for it. Aimed beyond the defence.
He is through here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty.
Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
The chance to break through. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Goal! After 28 minutes is number 14, Lionel Messi.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge played out wide. It's a promising position, and he decides to cross it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. And it's Royce. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Royce. And it's Lahm. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. McTominay running with the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rijkaard. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And he was quick to react. Royce. And the shot's on here. Rummenigge.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Madrid with a chance to get level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 43 minutes is number 23, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Silvestre. Fiore. Silvestre powering forward here. And here's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Messi. Lam. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So once again, we're underway. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Royce. Caggiolu gets over and intercepts. Seedorf. That is good progress on the left. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Pirlo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. And it's Royce. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he can thump it away. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Very nicely done. Seedorf. Royce. Rummenigge needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Royce touches it back. Shot could be on. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Timber. And Silvestre. Caggiolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Caggiolu drives forward on the overlap. Caggiolu. Caggiolu with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He's got away. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Distributed tidily. Seedorf, and here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McTominay. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi tries one from range. It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So changes afoot
Right.
here, and from both
Coming
sides.
on the field is number 24, Bale. Substitution in
Now
progress.
it's Neymar. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Mendes providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him. And this is Messi.
Big chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And here's Nunez.
Chelsea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's intervened well there. Timber. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Messi. Pirlo. Oh, some astute defending there. And that is a little undercooked. Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. Messi.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Nuno
There will be
Mendes.
1 minute added time.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Now. We would like to ask you
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We're up and Messi! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Kajiolu promptly onto that, and that is that.
Timber. And it's Rijkaard.
And Di Lorenzo charging forward down that flank.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Maradona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Good ball, good take. Rummenigge, he might...
And the finish! And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Maradona, played back.
And Messi!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. And now they can clear their lines. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Maradona. Costa Curta. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a good run down the left. Timber cuts it out. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got away.
Mbappe!
And he can thump it away. Khan claims comfortable. Tries a measured ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball and claimed it back swiftly. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's gone backward here.
Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And it's made its way to him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
He's having a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. 5 minutes till the break. Looking for the run. Maradona. Pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pirlo. Messi. Silvestre calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through.
There will be 1 minute
Pirlo.
added time.
Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Kajolu. Messi threads one in. Rijkaard. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Madrid really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe.
And so we're off again.
Fiore. Coming on the field, number 13.
And it's Lam. Now that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Seedorf running with him.
Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substitution.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Silvestre. Timber looking to provide the solidity his team so need. This ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. And it's Bale. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. Bale gets flagged offside. Rummenigge being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a promising position, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. McTominay does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Neymar. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Always onto this. Oh, that was vital. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. And it's Seedorf. That's a good...
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Kadiolu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Chelsea have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Seedorf. Number 19. Kadiolu.
Shot a goal! Oh, sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! He's got himself an absolute pinch.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chelsea visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's intervened well there. Well read, nice interception. Lahm. Now it's Bale. McTominay. Lahm cuts out the pass. Pirlo. McTominay. Núñez. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Messi is behind this one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play.
Tries a shot!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lahm. Pirlo. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Bale.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's McTominay. Now it's Bale. And this is Messi. Good effort from distance. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now, can they get him away?
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's come loose. Rijkaard. And that will be it. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty...
Jim, we both wish you a very good evening.